Hi, Matt Rogerson again, one of your leaders for Rock and Ice this year. Today we're going to talk about the awkward conversation regarding hygiene in the field. You'll be issued a couple of bits of kit to help you with this, but it's worth just spending a little bit of time going through that now. Most illness that you get in the field is actually from fecal contamination. That is, when you get a bit of poo, either yours or someone else's, on your hands or your equipment, and you end up ingesting that. So it's really important, and we're very careful when we are in the field to make sure that you stay hygienic, nice and clean. To do that, you'll be issued a WAG bag, okay, and that's the commercial version. We also, you can make them yourselves, but we'll be issuing this to you, and that basically means that in the field, rather than leaving your waste in the national park, we as a commercial group need to take that out with us. And so you'll be instructed on exactly how to use that. You can look that up if you want, but basically it means that you can cleanly toilet, clean yourself up, and then dispose of that waste appropriately. One of the ways we do that as we carry that out is you either double or triple bag it and carry that back yourself, or we can actually use what's called a poo tube. Okay, this looks like some sort of anti-armour weapon. It's not. It's basically a bit of PVC pipe which comes, and you basically, the poo goes down there in its bag while it's still non-frozen. It's stuffed down there, and then you basically lock the cap on, and you get to carry that out, particularly if you're the guy or girl that's stuffed up on the trip. Okay, that's yours for the trip out. Okay, so what's in a WAG bag? Well, let's find out. You've got, first of all, you've got the landing mat, okay, and so that's a large plastic bag, and in it is some kitty litter to reduce odour, so that's spread out. You've then got some toilet paper and a small sanitary wipe as well. And then obviously once you've finished the business, folded it all up, you've got a pretty heavy duty snap lock plastic bag to put all the business in. And then that then goes into the top of your pack or someone else's pack or indeed into the poo tube. Finally, the hand sand, which we're all familiar with now, is a really critical part of that. When you finish doing all this, make sure you clean your hands really well so you can avoid that contamination which will spoil your rock and ice trip in the snow this year. Right, the other thing we want to talk about is how we urinate in the field. This obviously isn't mine, I borrowed this off a friend, and this is a Nalgene bottle, but any wide mouth bottle that has a waterproof lid is really good. Now, these are important because when you're in your tent, you spend a lot of time getting in there, keeping the snow off. Conditions are really bad outside. The last thing you want to do is to have to reverse that process and end up outside again taking a wee. So this can help you. About a litre is a good idea, depending on obviously your personal needs. But being able to relieve yourself in the tent, potentially even inside your sleeping bag, is a really good idea, but is fraught with danger. So make sure you take care. On the gear list, we've got a Gatorade bottle, which is another good option, rather than using your mate's Nalgene. And again, for the ladies, you can explore some of the. There's a Shiwi, which is can assist you with this as well, but obviously that is not as convenient as the males that'll be joining us. Hope that's been useful. Looking forward to seeing you there.